Hello and welcome to Ink and Inspirations. Today I have a tutorial for you to show you how to ink up an image and color it using sponge daubers. Here's a masculine card I made, and I've used sponge daubers with ink to color the image. This image is from the Lovely as a Tree stamp set, one of the older sets in the catalog, but very versatile with beautiful images. And today I started with a little piece of Whisper White cardstock, and I stamped the image in black StazOn. Anytime I'm going to color, I use this permanent solvent ink. So I'm going to use my sponge daubers, one for each color of ink that I'm choosing, and I'm starting with Old Olive. Now I'm going to use the Old Olive to color in the grass just by inking up the sponge and coloring using a little circular motion along the edge where the grass would be. I use a light touch and not a whole lot of ink. I ink it up lightly, and now I'm doing the trees. I'm filling them in like for springtime and just dabbing on some Old Olive onto the tree branches to simulate the leaves, springtime leaves. It's just a real fun technique and real quick to do. Next I'm using Always Artichoke, a little darker shade of green, to just put a little bit of shadowing in on the trees. Now I like to use this set for making masculine cards, and because it is just a really pretty set, but trees are always good when you're creating a card for a man, and I reach for this one quite often. It's a really great set. Okay, you see I've got my shadows in there, and now I'm reaching for more mustard, and I decided to add this color because I wanted it to appear that the sunlight was shining on the trees. So I'm just adding a little bit of this, and you see I'm just dabbing around, not really trying to stay within the line of the tree. It just kind of simulates watercoloring. It's just real easy and fun to do. Now I'm going to work on my sky using Baja Breeze and a different sponge dauber. And I'm going to get a sheet of scrap paper because I'm going to be, I don't want to get ink on my mat. So here I am working a little off the page with a light touch and just filling in the white area. And I'm not really concerned about getting all of the white covered. I'm just filling in to make it look like the sky in the background. I even go in between the little the trees and down by the grass. And if I get a little bit on the trees, it's okay. It just kind of all blends together. Now I'm going to switch and get a darker blue, the Night of Navy, and I wanted to kind of frame out my sky a little bit with this color. It's a dark, really deep, rich color. Really pretty. So I'm just coming around and bordering the edge just a little bit. And the great thing about this set too is, like, and I've done it with this particular stamp, I've done a fall themed card and used the oranges and yellows like Tangerine Tango and more mustard and just some of those rich colors of fall to make it look like a fall scene. Now I'm taking my early espresso, and I'm going to use a really light touch on this and just go over the trunks, and it just kind of puts a little color on the trunk and also some shading on the side of it. Kind of looks like a shadow. Okay, I needed a little bit more grass, So I'm using my, didn't re-ink it, used my Old Olive sponge dauber to add a little bit more ink to the bottom. Now I've already prepared the base of the card with a layer of Old Olive and Baja Breeze and inked up around the edges. I put a length of sticky strip and some Always Artichoke seam binding and with a little tag. And then I'm just going to add this to the front using my snail and attach it. And the cinnamon on this just says for you, so I could use it for any occasion. So if you have any questions, email me at lisa@inkinspirations.com. I hope you'll visit my website at www.inkinspirations.com. And while you're there, sign up for my mailing list so you can get my monthly newsletter and other great tips. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.